Hi, I'm Liz and I'm coming to you unhinged. Unplugged this week for my newsletter. Instead of doing a written newsletter, this week I thought I'd do a verbal one in a video. So let's see how it goes. You know what I'm like. If you follow me on my work, you know that I like to experiment and try new things. So here we go. We're having a video newsletter. I don't think I've ever received a video newsletter from someone, so I could be doing some groundbreaking media thing here. Anyway, as you know, I like to have a handmade quote in my newsletters each week. So this week I thought, rather than just pick out a name at random and say so and so you've won the quote, how about the first 4 people to email me will get a quote each. Now I've deliberately just done it on paper like this, so you can use this if you like in your journaling, use it as a book cover, whatever you like. Pass it on to someone, back it on card, sew it onto material. It actually gives you the creative freedom to do something with it. And as always, I love to know what you get up to. So if you do get one of these, let me know. The quote says, "When someone told me I lived in a fantasy world, I nearly fell off my unicorn." So they've all got the same quote, but they're all slightly different. So same quote, but slightly different. I have got 4 of these. The first 4 people to email me, that's Liz at bookartstudios with an s.co.nz, then you will get one of these. Make sure you give me, oh, actually, you might not know that you've one of the 4 people. So just email me, say unicorn quote. The first 4 people, I'll email you back, and then I'll get your address, and then I'll send them for free. How easy is that? So that's the first part of the newsletter. The second bit is I'm going to give you a handy little hint, because I don't actually think I've ever mentioned this before. But when it comes to stamping, I have a great range of stamps which I really love, but sometimes I find that I'm kind of using them in the same way all the time. And I actually forgot I did this, and then today I remembered it. If you stamp on a piece of paper, put it in your photocopy machine or go down the road if you haven't got one, and ask them to blow up the stamp, then you get, and it's almost like having a new stamp but not. And it's funny really, because somehow blowing up a stamp, not blowing up a stamp but making it bigger, brings to the table something new, and it makes you look at your stamps in a different way, and you can use them in a different way as well. So here you've got the original, and here you've got the one that I've blown up on enlarged. I should say enlarged, otherwise it makes it sound like I just got dynamite and blew it up. Here's the original. Of course I had to use my beetle stamp. Here's the enlarged version. Little pointy finger, big pointy finger, half stamp, bigger half stamp, my new favourite stamp, the heart one, blown up, and a little star stamp and blown up. You can of course scan a picture of you can stamp on a piece of paper your stamps and then scan them into your computer, and you can actually enlarge them even bigger. I've really enlarged stamps before and used them then on the front of book covers, in journals. You can use them for gesso transfers, do all sorts of really fun things. So that is my little handy hint tip for today. The last thing I wanted to tell you about was there's a new and exciting what would you call it, segment coming to Book Art Studios on a Monday morning at 8 o'clock, and it involves shelf my assistant, who has previously been in the background but is now coming into the foreground. So if you go to my blog on my website, which is bookartstudios.co.nz, you will see in the blog what is going to be happening on a Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Again, it's an experiment, so who knows how it's going to turn out. It's my hair getting stuck. Who knows how it's going to turn out. This is such a long video, I am not going back and repeating all of this, so you're just getting me, as I say, unplugged and unhinged. What else? Oh yeah, just two more things, even though I said that was the last thing. Two more things. One, I have got a Guiding on to Heaven class coming up, 22nd and 23rd of September, right here in the studio, and I've got spaces, and it's fun. It's so much fun. If you want to know about that, email me or go onto my website. And I've got one place left at book camp, which is super, super, super exciting. So if you want to know about those things, let me know. Otherwise, that's your newsletter for this week. And let me know what you think. Do you think occasionally I should do this? I should do it more than written? You prefer to read the newsletter? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Anyway, have a fantastic week. And if you want to tune in on Monday morning at 8 o'clock, you'll find out what Shelf and I am up to. All right, see you. Bye.